Hello, children. Okay, back on the East First West 15 training program. This tonight is isometrics, and we always warm up with a little stuff to kind of get the elbows going. I'm not sure I invented it, but I'm calling these Hellbows, not elbows, Hellbows. Elbows from hell. Pretty simple. Just grab your plate and you just pretty much give your wrists, your biceps, your shoulders, and your triceps full range of motion. My left arm has been killing me. Those boys at practice have been showing me no mercy on my left arm, and it's been hurting for about 3 weeks now, so I've been babying it. What was that, 5? Ouch. Now we'll do the starboard side. So basically all around arm shoulder exercise. JM presses are still your go-to for strengthening the tendons. But if you're just looking for a rehab, let's see if I can get that set up. But if you're looking for some rehab work without having to set up a full bench system, then maybe Hellbows are what you're looking for. Give me just another second to move stuff around. I always tell myself I'll edit this stuff out, but you and I know I never do, so I just stop pretending. All right. Now let's get this over where I can reach it. Yoink, 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 yoink. All right. Notepad for always recording your training so I know where I left off last time. Now, what we're going to be doing is isometrics, pulling from pad to pad. Speed day, max day, volume days are all side pressure related, going from peg to peg. Side pressure, I'm doing back pressure pad to pad. I don't think I needed to explain it that many times, but somebody actually asked me in the comments what I meant by peg to peg, pad to pad, and corner to corner. Okay, let's clear this up. We will be using multi-spinner, because lately the multi-spinner's been one of my favorite handles, but it's a multi-spinner built out of a 2x4. It's just got a strap wrapped around it. I'm just gonna cover the setup for you. And we are looking at, let's see. Okay, so there's the pin stack and high pulley. As you can see, when I pull this tight, that chain gets tight. So when we're doing the isometric work, this is all explained in the how isometrics work video, but a brief recap. This ain't Netflix. You can't skip the recap. You can't skip the intro. But there is 50 pounds on there now. And all we do is pull it like you're starting. And then I count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3. I didn't get 10. Normally when I don't have all 24,000 subscribers watching me work out, I take bigger rests and have snacks and things to drink and stuff like that. But that would turn you would see all 70 minutes of my workout, even though there's probably only 20 or 30 minutes worth of content there. Oh, haha, almost forgot. 50, I'm gonna call that 8. We're still at 50. 5. The left arm ain't near as strong as the right. And I know from past experience, back on August 28th, I was doing 60 pounds on the right and 50 pounds on the left. So we're gonna go ahead and bump that up for the right. And this is pretty much it. I do 5 sets of these before I do anything interesting. I'll do a couple of them. I won't make you sit through the whole routine. This is just so I don't have to keep walking around to grab the handles. And normally when I'm working out, I just leave the bungee cord on and both handles attached, but we're striving for cinematic excellence here. Oh, and how I grip this is the strap. I guess I'll do it. I can show you on my left. And I'm gripping it. The strap actually comes between my fingers. I used to grip it down lower, but I couldn't handle any weight with it, which made it very hard to increase. If your max lifts 20 pounds, it's really hard to add, half a pound to it to increase. So by holding the strap between my fingers, I'm up into the 50, 60 pound range where I can now work in 2.5 increments as I get stronger. That was pretty close to 10. I'm gonna write it down as 10. Whew. This is Wednesday evening. It's supposed to be sweetie time, but Monday was a holiday, so I didn't come up here till Tuesday, and I'm going back on Friday. So this is one of those bonus workouts. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll be spending Friday down there, so I'll mess up the Friday plan. And so I have a plan and a schedule. Everything's completely flexible. And when you're training 11 times a week plus 3 practices, if you miss a workout or if you cut one short, you really didn't kill yourself. If you only work out 3 times a week and you miss one workout, you lost 33% of your training. I miss one workout, it's only 10%. 50. Yes. The last time I did this, this. I was getting 10 real consistently on my right, and I was getting 2s and 6s on my left. So it's fairly consistent. We've only been doing the East for this exact routine for a week or so now. I came back from East versus West 14, fiddle farted around for a week, got back into training, got sick again, hurt my arm, hurt my left, well, I didn't hurt my arm. One of my training partners hurt my arm. So it's been slow going. So this is the very beginning. It'll be interesting. Say 3 weeks out from East versus West 15 to come to duplicate all these videos and see the strength gains and have verifiable proof. Might have been a fast 10, but I got to 10. It wasn't 10 seconds, it was a 10 count. All right, that's a couple sets of each. Let's do one more, and then I'll show you the funner part of it, which is almost turning into a max effort workout, even though this is supposed to be one of my auxiliary capacity days. Isometrics, very important. I bet you 5 to 8 years from now, all the top arm wrestlers are going to be doing isometrics for 50-60% of their workout. Not 50% or less. Most people are doing it once a week. I'm doing it 2 or 3 times a week. I should probably be doing it 6 times, 7 times a week. All right, left. It's still at 60 pounds. Screw it. I'm just gonna mark it down as a fail. I think I held it for 1 second at 60 pounds. It's amazing how different the right and the left are. So, my right is legitimately stronger than my left. You know, I can hold the 60 for a very short abbreviated 10. And on my left, all I can do is slow down how fast it's falling. All right, this will be the 3rd set on here. I usually do 5, but you guys don't need a 45-minute video, mostly me walking around. I got a lot more wrist curl on that one than that. So I was able to get that, felt better. Okay, anyways. So even though it's really not necessary today, I always wonder if the workout was complete enough. My workouts are always under an hour. I'm not one of those 3-4 hour in the gym marathon puller. So the next step is pull this table back a little bit. And so that back pressure was, we're using the top spinner and a pronation grip, but it really makes you engage your cupping. And your pronating, of course. but your cupping is engaged. So when it's straining the hand so hard, it cuts down just how much power you can actually apply. So we're gonna move the stack up to 100 and switch handles to, here's a wrist wrench made out of a 2x4. And I wrap it to where it's not trying to open my hand anymore. So at this point I could just use the classic bodybuilding roller handles that Planet Fitness has, or that comes with your standard equipment. I just like the 2x4, I just like the way it sits in my hand. To me, it feels very natural. It feels like I'm actually pulling like a real person without a real person being there. So it's rolled up backwards, all right? The wrist wrench is rolled backwards, so it's not trying to, it's actually trying to curl my wrist in, not pull my wrist out. Let me put 100 on it. 100's no shakes, everybody could do this, but just to warm up. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Piece of cake. Easy cake. So this is the no cupping version. 100, 10. And then the beauty of the wrist wrench is it's reversible, whereas my 2x4 multi-spinners, I have to have a right and a left. Because of the way I built them, the straps are just on. I'm sure you could, with plastic or something, make a single one, but having two is no big deal. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Piece of cake. All right. Now we do the fun stuff. So we are going to put the pin at 150. And since the stack only goes up to 150, but we can do more than 150, we leave the chain hooked up. We hook up one of these special Walmart quality power bands. This one is about 14-ish pounds, depending on how far I pull it, 14, 15, 16 pounds. So we're at 150 plus the band. So let's call it 164. 164. And last time, I was able to, on the right and the left, I was pulling 4s and 5s. All right. So if I start pulling 10s consistently, we'll add another band. The band on the run. Oops, I forgot to write down the left-handed. 10, 150 plus 1 black band. Band on the hand. All right. If the stack drops, the neighbors upstairs are going to be upset. Oh, I'll take this out of your way. So that I don't get the extra 2 or 3 pounds assisting me. That was 5 or 6. You can see why I don't film the whole workout, because I would go sit down and drink some coffee right now. I gotta work on my interlude comedy routine or get a house band. Whew, that elbow hurts. I got something sticking out there and it's not a vein, man. I think it's that tendon. I think somebody pulled it or inflamed it or something. Whew, hurts. I'm gonna do one more each. I'm gonna turn the video off and I'm gonna do the last 3 or 4 sets in private so I can turn the Pantera music back on and actually get higher counts. But you get the gist. So at the 50, 60 pounds, I usually do 5 or 6. I usually do 4 or 5 sets. And at this, I usually do it until it drops off. Like I said, I can usually do like 5, 6, 5, and then 3, and then I can't hold it at all. I mean, the fatigue hits in, you get tired, then I just can't hold it all. I usually go until I try to stop a set before failure. All right, I'm gonna do one more set. So let's start the rolling credits now. Call your mama, okay? Tell your mama that you've been neglecting your isometrics and you're not gonna let that happen anymore. Make sure you watch East First West 15 on Core Sports. If you don't have an account at Core Sports, buy one. If you have one, buy an account for your mom. So when you're at your mom's house, you can watch Core Sports. Or, and if you and your mom each have a Core Sports account, buy one for your local bar so your buddies can watch you. Or watch me. Or you can go watch East First West 15 at your local bar. Okay. Whew. Tell your family you love them. Buy Core Sports. Okay, kids, until the next one, bye.